And we're back with another episode of our Sampler Pod. And today we have a very special episode. It's our 2023 end of year awards. All right, bro. So let's see what this year has in store. This past year had in store for us. And by the way, before we even start the show, if we don't talk to you guys again before Christmas, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all you guys out there. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for everything. We're really looking forward to next year being an even better year. And this year was full of great successes. So, JJ, take it away with our first award.
Category is Most Improved Wrestler of WWE this year, 2023. Yeah. We had, going with the poll, Dominic Mysterio at 53%, LA Knight 27%, Ivar 10%. If y'all don't know who Ivar is, it's the dude from the Viking Raiders. And Chad Gable.
Yes. By the way, guys, this was based on the polls we put on a couple of weeks ago, so you guys could vote on it little by little. So these are your awards more than ours.
Correct. And the winner is, drumroll, Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom. Bro, his turn was amazing. I don't think I've seen a guy turn around this quick. The guy was great. The guy's been amazing this past year.
He has been on a tear. The most hated man in WWE.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Then the next category, we have the best main roster debut of 2023. We had Dragon Lee, Grayson Waller, Zoe Stark, JD McDonough. And the winner was Dragon Lee with 69%. Pretty cool number and pretty dominant win. So Dragon Lee with 69. Good for you, bro. Good for you.
If you haven't tried it, try it.
All right. Hey, well deserved. Well deserved there. I think like you said a couple of weeks ago, I think they may have their next Rey Mysterio in him. He's very, very charismatic. People love him. The kids love him. He's amazing in ring.
And he can speak English. Perfect English.
Yeah, very well. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm glad he can communicate with the rest of the people, which has been one of the hardest things for some of these other guys. And somebody like Axiom, watch out for him too. He might actually do some damage.
All right. Next category, the Tag Team of the Year. You had the Usos, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, Pretty Deadly, and Damian Priest and Finn Balor. And the winner is the Usos. Congratulations.
And that was pretty dominant too. They got 70%.
Dude, that's crazy. The craziest thing is like the lowest people of that the tag team of the year was Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
Yeah, even Pretty Deadly, because Pretty Deadly were at 0% for like longest time, and all of a sudden they picked up a little bit of steam. They got up to 5, which isn't that great, but still. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they were second. That was pretty respectable. But Damian Priest and Finn Balor being last, that was really surprising.
Yeah, hey, y'all watched the show. That's why y'all went with the Usos. Like realistically. We the ones. Sorry.
But this was in the first half of the year or the second half of the
year? True.
But anyways, all right. So the next category, the best men's heel of 2023. We had your Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, Dominic Mysterio, Gunther, and Pretty Deadly. And the winner, a dominant win. The highest score, actually, I think, of all the categories was Roman Reigns with 76%.
What?
Dominated that. I was actually shocked that Gunther didn't get more responses.
Dominic Mysterio was up there at 14.
I got to give him credit. Hey, he's getting over, bro. He's super over. Hey, and actually, it was interesting. I like that clip you sent me from Lucha Underground. I probably saw it. I probably didn't even pay attention to it.
Bro, that's crazy.
Because I remember I saw that whole series.
And Rey Mysterio. I knew Rey Mysterio was there.
Yes, but I didn't remember him. It's like, who cares about Dom?
And he came out doing the clothesline like he did on his dad.
Yeah, even though granted, nobody cared about Dominic Mysterio before.
Nah, nobody knew
so,
who that was.
So even when he was in WWE, he was not very good.
But anyways, our tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, won Best Heel of 2023. That's
good.
All right. Next category, Best Women's Heel of 2023. And you got Bayley, Trish Stratus, Xia Li, and Nia Jax. This was actually interesting because I thought it was gonna be super lopsided, like the best men's heel. You know what I mean? Like with 2%, 8%, and things like that. And then it was like Bayley had 51%. So Bayley is the winner.
Our girl. You know we're Team Bayley here in this podcast. We have always been Team Bayley from day one.
But it's crazy because
look at her.
Dick. But it's crazy though, because Trish Stratus was 22%. Xia Li, the surprising factor, was 16% over Nia Jax.
Yeah, and that just shows you how she's actually really good. They just have to kind of put her in the right feud. I think that whole thing with Becky Lynch was all right, but I don't think that ever really took off. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. She's in NXT right now, just doing NXT things.
Yeah, so that's good. All right, so next category. We're going into the big ones now, so that's good. Best feud of 2023. We had Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, Chad Gable versus Gunther, and Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. With 53%, Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Your favorite.
Wow.
Honestly,
I'm super upset with you guys that you guys didn't pick Roman versus Jey.
Yeah, well,
it's okay.
Honestly,
it's okay.
Honestly, the whole thing with Jey and Roman at the very end was like, It was like all this build up, and then it was like,
it was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, I think that's probably why people voted for that.
It was so disappointing that they decided. Well, like it was disappointing because they moved him to Raw.
Yeah,
which it was like.
It was weird. It was weird.
And then I'm going to Raw. Like, what the fuck? Like, this doesn't even make sense.
Like, I'm going home. Like, why?
Okay.
He literally took his ball and left. And actually, the one thing I was going to say about that, my favorite of the year in terms of in ring, I love the Chad Gable and Gunther, bro.
Yeah,
that was just great. Amazing. Whoever thought that Chad was going to be able to hang with Gunther? Bro, he proved how damn good he is.
And just to let you guys know, the lowest percentage feud was Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. I can tell that you guys hated that feud.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't horrendous, though. Honestly, looking back at everything, it wasn't. Actually, Zoe Stark was the one that benefited the most out of that. They brought her from NXT to get in there, so hey, at least somebody made it out of there, I guess.
All right, moving on to the next category: Best Babyface of 2023, Men's Edition, Big Meaty Man. You got Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and LA Knight. Yeah. And the winner is Cody Rhodes.
Whoa. You said it wrong. Cody Rhodes.
I can't believe that Sami Zayn didn't get that much percentage, bro. I mean, he didn't get that many votes. Like, I'm very disappointed on that, man. Yeah. Sami Zayn finished with 10%. LA Knight was the lowest with 8%.
I will tell you this. The one thing that it does, I think the poll does tell you a couple of things. One, that Cody Rhodes is still ridiculously over, as much as he's not our favorite wrestler, but it is what it is. Facts are facts. Jay is also right up there with him. Honestly, right now, in terms of credibility and everything, that's weird. The whole yeet thing is And
Somebody
but,
said
hey, people love
long-term
him.
booking because of him doing this from whenever he started to now. How the fuck is that long-term booking?
Yeah, long-term booking. He brushed his teeth, 10 years ago, and he brushed his teeth again today. Long-term booking. Thank you. Stupid.
All right, moving on to the next category.
All right. So we have the best babyface women's edition. We have Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Raquel Rodriguez. And the winner, actually pretty dominant win, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch with the 62%.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
pretty
crazy.
big.
Nobody likes the Spanish person. Raquel Rodriguez has 6%.
Bianca had 24. Honestly, I thought Bianca was going to win this category. Because in my opinion, she's probably their best babyface too.
I don't know. A lot of people love Becky Lynch, especially.
Becky's cool, man. She's not bad. I was surprised that Charlotte, but I'm surprised Charlotte got 8%. So she got 2% more than Raquel. And Raquel's
That's because Raquel is just like.
You forgot the whole thing with the just doing her thing.
I got back muscles. Tengo músculos en la espalda.
Yeah.
Te voy a dar duro. I'm gonna hit you hard.
Benito.
All right, moving on to the best return of 2023.
Yes.
CM Punk, Randy Orton, John Cena, and Trish Stratus. And the biggest return, and the winner is CM Punk.
The best in the world. It's
How does the
clobbering
music
time.
go? His music doesn't.
Oh,
there you go. The next one, that was CM Punk was at 45%.
45%.
The next one was Randy Orton at 30%.
And that one was actually pretty close because at first CM Punk had a lead of it was at 60 something to 70%. Then Randy kept on creeping up until it was just still. CM Punk had too much of a lead, and then John actually got picked up a little bit too. Because he was at 5% when it first started. Then I guess all the kids started going on. And John Cena.
Daddy, vote for John. For big match, John. Everybody except Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus finished with 7%. Well, yeah.
See, because the dad vote went to John Cena instead of Trish Stratus. Because it more likely would have been Trish Stratus if it was the dad's.
I would have voted for Trish.
It's like Trish. But by the way, happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to Stone Cold too. It was their birthday this past week. And actually, and I will say this: the CM Punk return, like it, hate it, or whatever, bro. This guy literally turned everything on its head, selling tons of merch.
He's doing great.
I finally got my shirt in.
It came.
Yeah, a little bit earlier.
It was supposed to get there in January.
Yeah, so they made it a little bit quicker, but I still say it's crazy the amount of merch the guy's selling, and the whole thing with AEW that he may actually end up basically destroying them. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy.
Do it.
But the sad part is it's doing nothing. He doesn't even have to do anything.
No, he's just showing backstage. Like this.
Tony Khan's probably like, "Are you sure you don't want to come back? I'll pay you double."
No.
I'll pay you double. Cause him trouble, bro. 5 times. You're like, bro, calm down, bro.
Relax, bro.
Fíjate, un poquito aquí, bájate.
You're gonna
Te va a reventar la cabeza.
Yeah, bro.
But anyways.
All right, moving on to...
Oh, yeah, the next category. I'm sorry. All right, so Celebrity of the Year. Pat McAfee. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, baby.
And Jelly Roll. By the way, that was a last minute thing. Jelly Roll. We had no idea what was about.
Bro, I'm mad that... Go ahead. Name the winner. Name the winner.
So and this was pretty dominant too. It was Logan Paul with 65%.
That's crazy how Pat McAfee only got 11.
Well, but remember,
But he hasn't been this year. He hasn't been out that much.
No, so I mean, he was there. He got more than Jelly Roll.
Bro, why the fuck did Jelly Roll even get votes? Like, realistically.
We should have left it at 3. Actually, in this category, it would have been okay to put The Rock, but we know The Rock would have won. Like, oh yeah, whatever. But he's not even. Can't even consider him like a celebrity guest or anything. Yeah. Even though Logan Paul's getting to that point too, and Bad Bunny, if he keeps on doing his stuff, he'll be kind of not a celebrity anymore. Like,
I'm 99% sure the people that voted for Jelly Roll is because they listened to their music, to his music.
Or they just didn't want any of the other 3. That's probably what happened. That's the no vote.
Yeah. Come on, man. No. Pat McAfee, bro. He's gold.
He's gold. But to be brutally honest with you, except for Jelly Roll, he just did he did a classic celebrity segment, whatever. But the other 3, as always, Pat, he always kills it on the mic, even in the ring, kind of like what CM Punk would say. Always does well. That whole segment that he had with The Rock, that apparently it may have been because of him that The Rock came back. Doubt it. But hey, I'd like to believe that story. I'd like to believe that story. So that was great. Bad Bunny, what he did for our island for PR. Like I said, don't like his music or anything like that, but I gotta respect that. Like I can't be.
Song. Just one.
I don't like any of his songs.
Just one. Chombea. Anyways, moving on to the best.
No, Logan Paul. Logan Paul is amazing. Logan Paul has overachieved.
Impulsive, prime drinks. Just water it down.
You just have to dilute it. Exactly. Yeah. You were right. I remember you told me, and I was like, and I texted you, and I was like, bro, yeah, it's better diluted. Like you have to.
Good thing you told me about the 50-50. You know what I mean?
So it's like, oh god.
Yeah, it's like too strong. But you know, the kids they like it. They're like, oh my god, I'm drinking candy.
It's like they're drinking Sour Patch Kids Extreme or something.
Yeah,
Warheads.
I do legit wonder how they make it that sweet. But anyways, that's a question for another day. You know what I mean? Moving on to the best premium live event or pay-per-view. You had Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Backlash, and Survivor Series War Games. And the winner is WrestleMania. I feel like this was a cop out, to be honest with you, because like realistically, it's supposed to be the best match. I mean, the best pay-per-view of the year, just because it's 2 nights, and it's like the Super Bowl of wrestling. You know what I mean? I'm still a little bit disappointed. Why don't y'all voted 11% for Backlash, bro? That hurts.
Backlash, and we are biased, but I had the most fun. That was a fun show. Did anything really groundbreaking happen? No, but it was fun. It was fun.
Energy.
And second, find a better crowd than that. Find a better entrance than what your boy Bad Bunny had at that. You ain't gonna find it.
No,
you're not gonna find it. That was absolutely insane. And because of that, now they're having Backlash in France next year. So they're testing more of these international venues and whatever. They're going to Australia also next year for the Chamber, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So they're trying some new things thanks to PR. PR gave them that validation, which is great. So Island of Relevancy. All right. So Apple. Mira con la camisa. See, the shirt and everything. Carlito. And I haven't seen him on TV for like a month.
Nice, bro. Yeah.
But I haven't seen him on TV for like a month. So fue para la casa de nuevo. He's back home. He's probably in Puerto Rico right now.
Carne frita.
Como comes back with con una bolsita. Espérate, wait. He needs to do
with a gut.
He comes back. He sends a Triple H. He's like, "Bro, this is a picture. My New Year's resolution is to go back to where I was 2 months ago." So let's see. All right, this one's a different category. We normally don't talk a lot about other federations, but we're just gonna mix it up a bit. Best non-WWE wrestler of 2023.
People voted. People voted. I was surprised.
Quite a bit. We have MJF. Bryan Danielson. I still call him down on Bryan. Christian Cage and Samoa Joe. And your winner with 53% of the vote, of your vote, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
MJF, bro. Like,
yes,
you don't have to say his whole name. This ain't his social security card, bro.
Hey, but he says it too. It's part of the gimmick. But anyways, no, he was honestly the guy has been great. The only thing he needs to do next is just join the Fed. Go to WWE. That's all he needs.
He said join the Fed. Just join the ops, you know.
No, apparently now there's rumors that he may not have re-signed with AEW. So if it is, hey,
I hope he didn't.
Well, Cody the other day he mentioned he's like, hey, he's gonna end up in WWE one day. Wow, big surprise. But then again, it's coming from Cody. They're buddies. So, and Cody might be like, you know what, just jump ship before Titanic sinks. So,
yeah, bro, because it's like it's getting to that point, and MJF is just gonna be standing there, like
by himself,
so alone.
He's gonna cut another promo on Tony Khan.
He's just gonna be standing there all alone, like Gamora at the bottom of the pit in Avengers: Infinity War.
No, this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna go, where's Jungle Boy? Finds him, whoops his ass, and tries to get fired.
Fox.
Brian, fire me, Brian. But no, it's real glass. It's real glass. So, but yeah, but well deserved. Brian Danielson came in at 31%, which was, it's not a surprise. I mean, the guy's brilliant. He got injured like 3 or 4 times this year, but that's fine. Christian's been doing his best work that I've seen in my lifetime. That whole thing of "and your father's dead," like it's just so over the top that it works. Like it absolutely works. Samoa Joe, I mean, the guy's a beast. He should have never left WWE ever. Even as a commentator, he was great. But
it sucks that they didn't re-sign him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was Vince. Because Triple H rehired him, and Vince is like, no, he's got to go. It was like, damn it.
Fired him again.
Yeah, bro, that's so bad.
Like, damn, bro.
And he hasn't been hurt since he moved. Well, he's been like hurt, like minor injuries. Nothing major. And especially wrestling WWE style, he would last a long time. But, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see if they bring him back.
Feuds.
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Moving on to the Women's Wrestler of the Year. You have Bianca Belair, Bayley, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley.
Ooh. This one.
And the winner is Bianca Belair.
The EST.
I'm surprised that Rhea Ripley got 16%.
Yeah, I thought she would get a lot
closer. Yeah, I thought it was going to be closer. Bayley
but
got
who came in
18%.
number 2?
Let's go. Our girl
Bayley. Let's go Bayley. So that's good. Io Sky also had a good year. She was champion. I never thought they would ever give her the championship.
Fox.
Hey, that's actually a good thing. Now we have to see Bayley take that title away from Io.
That's a babyface. And then call her a stupid idiot.
Bro, I don't care if she's a babyface,
Ding dong.
if she's a heel, or if she's your favorite, a tweener. You just have to take that damn championship and run. So, now watch. Sasha Banks is gonna come back and they're gonna push Bayley to the side. It's like, are you serious, dude?
Hey, if you get pushed to the side too much, I'll help you out.
Bruh.
Moving on to Men's Wrestler of the Year.
Yes.
You got nominations: Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, Gunther, and Cody Rhodes. And surprisingly, because of how big Cody Rhodes fans are, Roman Reigns is the winner. I mean, realistically, like, come on, man. Like, if you would have voted somebody else, I would.
It was a dominant.
Nope. Yeah, it was a dominant one, though. 64%.
Actually, I this year I would have voted for Gunther. I love Gunther, bro. Gunther. Roman was the most important wrestler, but in terms of just being there all the time and making it significant, because he did defend the title quite a bit. In fact, he defended it more on Raw than on pay-per-views. It was good because it wasn't like Seth Rollins, which it seemed like every other week he was defending the damn title. It seemed like every time they found a good balance with him. They made it important, but they made it frequent enough. He was like literally in between Roman and Seth. It wasn't either extreme, because Seth was like every week. Roman's like every quarter. Hey, we need to bring the stock up. All right, let's put him. Hey, we need Roman. All right, the stock's going up. Damn it, let's go. More ticket sales, more merch. That was it.
That's what the head of the table does for us, man.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised that Cody Rhodes ended up finishing with 13% at third place.
Yeah. After Seth it wasn't by that much, but still, the one thing is that it was still a dominant win. I mean, you add all the other three together, it's still not even close.
That is true.
So yeah, regardless of it, almost doesn't matter at that point. Yeah. It almost feels like Philadelphia against Detroit the other day. Was it Detroit or Charlotte? I think Charlotte. Like won like 53 points.
I'm like, what? Yeah, that's crazy. But we beat them. We beat them. Let's go. Go Bulls.
Kobe. Hey, now that's the new one. See, the original Kobe. Kobe. Oh, now you have Kobe White doing it.
Oh my God. Anyways, that was all right.
I know I hate that.
That was our yearly award. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Hey, let us know what you think. Let us know why you picked the winner, and if you didn't like whoever won, please let us know in the comment section. All right, this was your boy JJ. Javi, happy holidays and be safe out there. Okay.
Peace.